All right, let's welcome in veteran, old man of the three drafter, Sue Bird. Sue, haven't had you on in a couple months. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys too.
So I got to ask, how has the last week been? How's the last week been?
Before we get to the last week, I would just say Sue's been a little busy, which we'll get to, a little busy winning winning gold medals. So
yes,
I think I feel like she has a good reason for us not seeing her.
That was so last month though, Tommy. Yeah. I'm more interested in the last week of Sue's life and everything that's happened. Has anything gone viral?
This is where we're starting. I love it.
We're going right into it.
Going right in. Yeah, it's my first time being on the other side of the viral video. It happens, I guess, right?
That's the first time you got dropped on
like
the court?
That, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I feel like that's part of the story. I played this long. Usually it happens. I've gotten, I've touched ground before, no doubt, but this was a little different. I would like to first give a special thank you to the camera angles that were not on my side. I mean, wow. Talk about bad luck. My poor teammate Jewel is trying to help me, and she ended up being just like a blockade of the true story, which I know we'll get to. But yeah, first time, like I said, you play this long, it's bound to happen. We've all done it. We've all had it done to us. All in good fun, I guess.
Shout out to Erica Wheeler of the Los Angeles Sparks, who essentially crossed you over. And you brought up the fact that if you play long enough, this happens.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have fallen twice in my career, and it happened in the span of the same week. I was backpedaling on a fast break, and Randy Foy, I think, made a crossover, and I fell. And then about 2 games later, Kirk Heinrich had me at the end of a shot clock and crossed me over, and it was the simplest move. It wasn't even like a good crossover, and I just fell. I literally crumbled to the ground.
Wait, did they make it?
I fouled Kirk Heinrich and Randy missed.
Smart.
And Kirk didn't get free throws either. Yeah, I got lucky. Lucky.
That was my thought. That was my first thought. So like, obviously you're on the court and JJ, like I know exactly what happened. Like I lived it. I felt it. I know exactly what happened.
What happened?
First shout out to Erica Wheeler, because got to start there, for making the shot. I feel like that could be the hardest part. You see it happen, you hear the crowd go ooh and ah, and then you have this moment where you're like, I'm either going to make a viral video or I'm not. Mm-hmm. So she made it. She gets to enjoy that. Immediately I knew what happened. Like her leg, and you can see it from that last angle, which, like I said, those gods just weren't on my side. Her leg like clipped my leg. And not only that, and this one's hard to see, you have to like go walk, but like she stepped on my foot. One leg got clipped, one foot got stepped on. And then that's where both my feet just look like they hit each other.
And you fall.
Yeah. And that was it. Yeah. I was like, dang.
Do your teammates say anything to you, or are they just kind of quiet?
No, yeah. I think not till way later. I came off the court. That's the funny thing. Like in the timeout, like there was a timeout a couple minutes later. I came off the court. I looked at them. I was like, damn, I already know what's going to happen with this one.
Did you go online at all?
Do what?
Did you go online that night and see any of the reaction, or you're just like, I'm just going to take a couple plays
I did my best to stay off the socials. I think that was the mental health move right there. But yeah, like I said, it is what it is. What are you going to do? She made the shot, so she gets the credit for that.
I feel like when someone gets dropped, it generally falls into generally speaking, it falls into like 2 categories. The first is there's a big coming up like into a pick and roll, and the other big will say like ice or down and push the ball. So the guy guarding the ball will jump to a side. And as he's jumping to the side, the screener kind of clips his leg, but at the same time, the ball handler crosses over, and everybody's like, oh, he got crossed over. But like, no, you're actually pushing the ball where you're supposed to push it.
Yeah. And you want to be like, that was the scheme.
That was where, yeah.
That was the scheme.
Then the other one is like when you get the little shimmy, the little offensive player gets a little shimmy, you get off balance, you fall. And I would agree with like the camera angle, like on first glance, it does look like this was just a straight, like similar to my Heinrich move, just a straight crossover.
Oh, it looks, I looked like, wait a minute, did her legs stop working? Because like it looks like, wait, what?
But you were looking for a ball screen, and they slipped the ball screen. Like you can see your head.
Yeah. No. So like, to be honest, this is exactly what happened. Wasn't a great day for the Storm. I was just she kind of like came across like the top of the key-ish area. And it was almost like I was chasing her in that moment. And then she started to turn the corner a little bit. And I wasn't really expecting that. I kind of thought like, okay, she's crossing the court. But then she started to turn the corner. So I turned to run because I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting a screen either. I thought she was just driving. So I just turned to run to cut her off. And it was like on that run that she stopped. And like, listen, Erica Wheeler's got handles. She's going to cross somebody up worse than that. Because that was just like a simple stop and like pull back. She like snatched it back. She'll probably get somebody even worse one of these days. Low key, I'm like, I better get 50% of that NFT.
JJ, what year was the Heinrich one?
The Heinrich one was in 2011. He was playing for the Wizards. You can just go to your app, your iPhone, and on your GIFs, just type in JJ Redick, and it's one of the GIFs that pops up. It's very easy to find, Tommy. I'll send it to you guys later. Sue, honestly, appreciate you coming on the show to talk about this. I know it's not like the number one thing we wanted to talk about, but it is something we should touch on. The thing I wanted to talk about was when Tommy came to your game recently. At Barclays Center, and he was, I guess, on Celebrity Row, and they put him up on the Jumbotron, and it said Tommy Alter podcaster.
Yeah.
Did you see that in real time? Please, God, tell me you did.
I absolutely saw it in real time. I absolutely saw. I looked at the Jumbotron. I was like, yes, looking up at it.
I thought they were joking when they're like, "Oh, they're putting the camera on you." I'm like, "Why are you putting the camera on me?" They're like, "We know the show. We know who you are." Da, da, da. And they did it. Of course, nobody cheered or anything like that, but it was a funny.
Sue cheered.
Sue cheered.
I had one person cheering.
I was giving some clap. Yeah, I was dying. I was like, "Podcaster, this is amazing."
What an amazing job title. Tommy, I haven't even asked you this on the show yet, but like, what's going through your mind? They tell you the camera's on you. What sort of title are you expecting to come up next to your name?
I actually have no idea. I knew it would be something to do with the podcast because all of the people that planned that for the Liberty kept talking about the podcast. So I assumed they would say like The Old Man and the Three or something like that. But they didn't ask me. I mean, they didn't tell me. They didn't give me any heads up whatsoever. And it was also kind of weird because I was sitting next to Adam Silver at the game, just randomly, and they didn't put him on the whole time, which maybe he asked them not to do. But I'm like, how do you not put Adam Silver on the Jumbotron if you put podcaster on there? It doesn't make any sense. But shout out to the Liberty because they have a great in-house marketing department. They did. Those games are fun. They were like, you guys ended up, I think, blowing them out that night. I forgot what the final score was, but like, I mean, the crowd was lit. Yeah,
they have good vibes in there. There's a lot of WNBA arenas where they're like in-game entertainment is legit. I mean, we all do it. You like glance in a timeout, like what are they? And there's like times where I'm legit laughing at some of the stuff that these other teams do. It's fun.
Sue, before we draft, do you have a favorite or two favorite Tokyo moments?
Great moments. I feel like being witness to the Kevin Durant happy birthday song is at the tops. Out of nowhere, all of a sudden, you turn and you start hearing people sing happy birthday, and there was an actual birthday. So basically when you're doing the opening ceremonies, this is like a little bit of the untold part. And obviously this was different because it was a COVID year. So it was way less athletes, but part of the opening ceremonies is they have to like corral the countries. And that's like a lot of moving parts. I don't even know how they pull it off, but they do. So you line up, and then you go from a lineup to now you walk like what feels like a mile. You get on a bus, you're on a bus, let's say 10 minutes. You finally get to the stadium, then they corral you out. And then you're like in the longest like snake line of your life. Then you finally get into the tunnel. And that's kind of when the energy starts to really pick up. Cause now, like, all right, I'm in the tunnel of the stadium, like I'm getting closer. But you're also just packed in there. I mean, the fact that there was no COVID breakouts from this opening ceremonies is like a victory in and of itself. We were just like packed in there. So there was someone's real birthday. And so they start saying happy birthday. Everybody gets involved. It's like loud as hell. It's amazing. And then like a minute later, all you start hearing is another happy birthday song break out. And you look back and you just see, and obviously everybody's seen the video, you just see KD like are you fucking serious? So Draymond started a happy birthday song for KD. Obviously not his birthday, doesn't matter. It was so funny. It was definitely a top moment. Yeah, because it's so spontaneous. I think I mean, the being a flag bearer was pretty dope. That's got to be high on the list. I would say the connection to that is you got a lot of hungry Americans trying to get on TV. Me and Eddie were like, why are you pushing us in the back? Just everybody trying to get to the front. The Olympics, they did an amazing job pulling it off given, what we were dealing with. It was definitely a different Olympics, but all in all, good times, good memories.
This is maybe a really stupid question, but how do they decide the order of countries that kind of get introduced and walk out in the stadium?
Yeah, it's alphabetical, but it's usually done by that country's alphabet. And then this particular year, and I don't even know if this is like an every time thing, this year, the last 3 countries we were third to last, and it's who's going to be hosting. So it was us, then it was France, and then the host country is always last.
Gotcha.
So went us, France, Japan.
See, these are the things that I don't know because I haven't played in 5 Olympics. So, all right, we should get to the draft. Tommy, draft topic.
Okay, we are drafting fictional musical artists. Period. That's it.
Wait,
I don't
what?
think we were thinking like fictional music artists we want to see in a concert, which I think we can do. I mean, do you want to do in a concert or no?
I think we should phrase it in a concert.
Okay, fictional musical artists that you want to see in a concert. Okay,
and we're defining a concert as
any kind of concert.
Sort of
we're
musical
gathering.
gathering.
We're gonna get into this. It doesn't have to be like a huge live, whatever. We'll get into it. So you know the drill. You start.
With the number 1 pick, I'm going to take the St. Francis Academy Choir from Sister Act 2.
Wow. Was this the one you were hyped about before?
It actually wasn't. That one I'll get to.
Interesting.
It's my actual first pick.
That's a great first pick. Unimpeachable.
Dynamite pick. We should mention when we texted as a group last night what the draft topic would be. Sue responded within like 3 seconds of us naming the topic. Oh my God, I know who I'm picking. And it turned out not to be your number 1 pick. Amazing.
I didn't want this one to go by.
I like it. All right, I'm taking him off now because I think he was going to go high. I'm going Aldous Snow from Get Him to the Greek, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Part of this is I want to see him in concert. It'd be fun to hang with him a little bit, get the whole aura, energy. I feel like the whole overall vibe is like a very strong number 1 pick.
I like it.
Okay.
JJ's giving me the look.
That is a very strange. You know what?
Why is that?
Done.
Why?
I'm done. No, it's fine. You know what? I'm not even going to judge your picks anymore. I'm done pandering to people. I'm just going to pick who I want to pick, who I want to see in concert.
So do you know that JJ hasn't won a draft in like 3 months?
I follow. I'm aware.
Like I said, I'm just going to pick who I want to see in concert. Okay. So my first pick, I'm going to go with The Kid from Purple Rain because you can't go wrong with Prince. And my second pick, I'm going to go with Stillwater from Almost Famous.
On my list.
Two good picks. Stillwater had to go high.
Yeah.
All right. I think number 2, I'm going to go with B Rabbit from 8 Mile.
That's my number 2. That was my number 1. And then I probably should have picked it.
Should have taken it. I wasn't picking Sister Act. Yeah, I feel like being in those rooms would have been fun.
Oh, I'm really distraught right now. B Rabbit's a great pick. I should have gone number 1 with B Rabbit. This might be my biggest draft mistake in my time here. All right, well now I'm gonna have to move on, and I'm gonna go with Kid and Play from House Party.
Okay,
solid.
It's another good pick.
On fire.
All right. The third pick, I'm going to go with the Dan Band from Old School, the wedding band. They're in all the Todd Phillips movies. They're in Hangover. They're in Old School. I feel like that overall, maybe they wouldn't be doing a big live show at an arena or anything like that, but I feel like it would just be fun to see them perform lively, funny, entertaining, any adjective you want to throw in. They check off all the boxes.
My only question to you, like with this, is like, are they an actual band?
They are an actual band, but they're not.
They're a band that plays a real band that plays real shows.
They were invented for
IRL.
They were invented for that movie, and then they became a thing afterwards. Like they became a thing because of the movie.
I'm gonna have to go on their Wikipedia page and confirm that.
Okay, you're happy to challenge. I mean, I have picks for days if you don't want to accept it.
Okay. I was gonna say, I feel like I need to go. Does Kid and Play not count?
I mean, Kid and
are a rap group.
Yeah. I guess the timing of it matters. The timing of it matters.
I feel like I need to. Kid and Play probably shouldn't count.
I think Kid and Play counts, and I think the damn band counts. I think JJ needs to focus on his own picks rather than second guessing us. That's what I think. I think he's so in his own head, Sue. He's trying to run us down rather than just draft a good team. Like we're both happy with our roster, and he's just talking over there. So you're up.
It only took to the third round for this draft to fall apart. Okay. Man, I actually can't believe this is still on the board. I'm gonna go with the Dreams from Dreamgirls. Jennifer Hudson and Beyonce. Like, who doesn't want to see them in fucking concert?
Yep.
And God, there's just so many good ones that are still on the board. I don't actually know what the fuck you guys are doing, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go with the Bard and Bellas from Pitch Perfect.
Oh, no, you're not.
That's what I thought.
No, you're not. What a pander pick.
It's not a pander pick.
What a pander pick.
Who doesn't love the Pitch Perfect movies?
What?
I'm with you.
I haven't seen them, so I shouldn't say anything. But that's a pander pick.
Bellas was my number 5.
There's no way that JJ that's going to be in his actual top 5. But whatever. I get it.
But see, this is why I took Sister Act too. I feel like everyone loves a good,
I get it.
acapella situation.
I'm going Dewey Cox with my 4th.
Man,
that's a pretty easy.
You'd want to see Dewey Cox in concert. I'm confused.
Fun.
Are you just picking random musical acts from funny movies? Or are you picking nobody would actually want to see Aldous Snow? You want to sit through an Aldous Snow concert? I just want to confirm this.
This is what you don't understand.
You're getting too cute.
No, I'm not getting too cute. What you don't understand is part of going to a concert, especially now in these crazy times, is entertainment value. These could be complete shit shows, but it would be so fun to go see. Like, I'm not picking Yo-Yo Ma. We're trying to pick people that are going to be entertaining. I don't think you're going to be entertained at a Pitch Perfect concert personally. I think you may claim you are on the show, but I don't actually think if you were on the way to a Pitch Perfect concert, you would be talking like you're like so excited to go. I would really want to see Dewey Cox in concert. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. Aldous Snow, I don't even know if he's going to show up. It's going to be insane.
Oh, that sounds like a fun concert. I'm basically seeing Prince, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Beyonce, and the greatest a cappella group ever. And you're like wondering if the guy that you picked, number 1, is even going to show up for the fucking concert. All right. I mean, we can call the draft now, guys. I'm just.
Oh, I'm not done.
Okay. All right.
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Wait, what am I? This is my 3rd.
You got 4 and 5. 4 and 5.
Wait, 4 and 5. Wait,
no. 3 and 4.
No. You got 4 and 5. You're closing it out,
yep.
so you
Wait,
got your
I
last
didn't
2.
pick 3. I picked 3.
Yeah, you picked.
I picked Sister Act and Kid and Play.
Yeah, you're right.
Did we skip me?
So you get 3 picks. You get
wow.
3 picks in a row.
This is the first time this has ever happened.
You get 3 picks.
I was wondering what happened. All right, 3 picks in a row.
Yep.
Oh man. All right, I'm going Steel Dragon, Rockstar.
Okay.
I'm going CB4, Straight Outta Low Cash.
I love that.
And I'm going Robbie Hart, The Wedding Singer.
Oh, I was thinking about that.
Okay.
See, that's a great, like Robbie Hart is that talk about great value in the 5th round. He's a wedding singer, but he's entertaining. You didn't just pick like the most famous artist of all time playing a character. I feel like there's.
I feel like I stepped in. Is there like some tension happening with these drafts lately?
No, there's no tension. It's just this. JJ's trying to get off the schneid, and he's going hard today.
Wow, man. Okay.
Am I up? My fifth pick?
Yep.
Okay. Did you guys ever see the movie Euro Trip?
Yep.
All right, I'm picking. I was looking very hard for the name of the singer. They don't name him in the movie, but Matt Damon plays him.
They don't name him in the movie.
He's the unnamed Matt Damon character.
The singer. I'm writing down the singer from Eurotrip.
Just say Matt Damon.
The singer from Eurotrip. Okay.
Yeah, the singer from the Scotty doesn't know guy from Eurotrip. That's my fifth pick. That's who I'd love to see in concert.
All right. Oh my God. I mean, okay.
According to the internet, according to Jackson, his name is Donnie. So Donnie from Eurotrip.
Donnie from Eurotrip.
Donnie from Eurotrip. I cannot wait to see.
Again, I know who I'm gonna pick. I want to mention some people that I thought about. Al Pacino from Tropic Thunder.
That would have been a good one, actually.
Any one of these, because I thought somebody would maybe pick one of these, but Kelly Cantor, Bo Hutton, or Charles Stanton from Country Strong, the Blues Brothers, DJ from Hustle and Flow.
Ooh, good.
Nobody picked School of Rock, which is crazy.
I had School of Rock. I had School of Rock.
Yeah, on my list. I mean, if you've been to the musical, you know, like it's a damn good time. It's a good show.
The problem with School of Rock is like it's weird to go see a bunch of kids you don't know perform. It's like that you're a kid.
But I'm gonna go with Jackson Maine and Allie Maine. Singing "Shallow."
How did I miss this? That is okay.
Couldn't pick that.
I picked
JJ actually won this
Lady Gaga, Beyonce, and Prince in this fucking draft.
JJ actually won this draft.
I just couldn't do.
JJ actually won this draft. I don't know how that should have been a number one pick. I don't know how that was
real
omitted.
People.
Like real people.
Yeah, that's legit.
Like
I picked fictional musical artists.
That is
legit. You picked all the real musical artists playing fictional characters.
Picked Prince, Lady Gaga,
there's anything wrong with
Beyonce.
Guys, generally speaking, I spend 20 to 30 minutes prepping for these pods. I generally just kind of all over the place. I go in, whatever. I spent about 2.5 hours today. It's been a long time. I mean, the amount of Google searches that I had today was long. I came in prepared today. I just want to let you know I came in prepared, and Jackson I feel like I won this.
Jackson Maine is fantastic.
Wait, I have a question. Did you not like A Star Is Born?
It was okay. It was good. I mean, I liked it. It's the one song went viral, so everybody loves it. Bradley Cooper with the Beach Boys, Gaga. I get it. It didn't make my list. My one honorable mention that nobody's talked about. It's not really. There's no singing involved. Is Whiplash. I would see that shit in concert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
It's a good one. All right. Sue, appreciate the time as always. Good luck finishing the regular season and good luck in the playoffs.
Yeah. Thank you.
We'll see you in the playoffs.
All right.
See you guys soon.